Good morning, everyone. Yes, a band that, of course, we all know of. I've been a fan of theirs since way back in their early days. 69, their first album, whenever that was. Was it 69? 68? Right in there. The album Drama, which I liked, and I never really paid much attention to the fact that John Anderson had left. I thought it was John Anderson singing in this, on this album, but what do I know? So in researching things this morning, I discovered that it's Trevor Horn, which goes, oh yeah, I mean, in years gone by, I knew that it wasn't John Anderson, but I didn't know who it was. Some guy singing in John Anderson's place, but he sounded much like him. Trevor Horn. And Jeff Downs took Rick Wakeman's place. And they are from The Buggles. And The Buggles are the guys that did the video, Video Killed the Radio Star. You remember that. It was like the first video on, it was at MTV? Wherever it was. So, I'm just discovering a few things this morning. The fact that they were from The Buggles and Video Killed the Radio Star and all that stuff just now. But we're going to do the song Does It Really Happen? Just because I like it. And I haven't done any, I don't think I've done any yes, but we're going to do some yes this morning. And obviously, that's still Chris Squire. A lot of people didn't like this album. I mean, you can see or hear why it's easy to mistake him for John Anderson. At least, that's the way I see it. And plus, you've got Chris Squire harmonizing with him. also read John Anderson and Rick Wakeman were kind of taking Yes into a whole lot more mellow, sort of, I don't know if you want to call it folky, but, and the other guys were like, nah, we want to rock a little bit. So this gave them a chance to do just that. Come on. Very cool. Yeah, I didn't mind the change that they did. Of course, like I said earlier, I didn't even realize it wasn't John Anderson when I first heard the album. I was like, oh yeah, cool, a new Yes album. What did I know? But very cool. The whole album is very good. There's a lot of good stuff on there. So if you don't, you're not familiar with that album, or you're always like, it's not John Anderson, so I'm not even going to bother. Check it out. You might be surprised. I think I was saying the other day how when you... Was I saying it on the video, or was I just thinking it to myself? I don't remember. The fact that when you lose a main member of a band, it's kind of over as far as I was concerned. In some respects, like say, I think I was using Ozzy Osbourne as an example. I never paid attention to Black Sabbath when Ozzy Osbourne left. You know, there are certain people in a band you can replace, and it's okay. Other people, no. Just, as far as I'm concerned. But in this case, it was fine because he pretty much sounds like John Anderson, and I don't think you'd want to go a completely different vocalist and still call it Yes. Just be another band if that's the case. You know, you've lost your voice. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. All right. As my son fades in the distance, let me get on out of here.